Okay, we are back. We are still talking about tags in HTML. So let's go to the next tag we have. Remember that we are still in our div tag. I told that the div tag is a container, so you can put many things inside it. So we put the next tag is a button tag. And I want to put submit. Maybe we want the person to submit the form after the person has done something with it. So that's the button tag. So closing tag of the button tag. So that is the submit. Now normally all of this should be inside a form tag. There's what we have a form tag. There's what we call a form tag. A form tag is what contains details like this. When you want to create a form, you use the form tag. All of these details will be inside the form tag. So what I'm doing now, I'm putting all the details inside this form tag so that HTML will recognize it to be a form, not just a normal writing there. So now we have I put all of it inside. So this is the beginning tag and the closing tag. So everything we have here, our first name, email, submit button, they are inside the form tag now. Then I save and I open now. You can see we have our submit button here. So for us to bring the submit button down again, we can use you can see that for us to bring the submit button down again, we can use our break tag again to bring the submit button down again. Okay, so we want to break the submit button away from the being in the same line of the input. So we use our break tag again and break it down. So it is under now. So when you have put your name, your surname, God's gift, then put your email address, godsgift@gmail.com, then you submit. You see that it just clears once because the browser has recognized it to be a form. So what's the form supposed to do? You are supposed to submit a form and your data will go to the back end. So when you put it inside a form tag, after you submit, your data, your details is not transferred to the database of that whosoever is the owner of that website. That is the product of putting it in a form. And the form tag also have other things like the form action, the other method, the method which you want to use to pass the data to the back end. Whether it's the post method, you just carry all the details there and transfer to the database. So let's not go into that now. So if I don't put this form tag, it's not going to refresh. Assuming I just remove this simple tag, you remove it and save, and I go back and open this file again, and I put in my details again and say let's do this fast, don't waste time. Okay, God's gift, and say godsgift@gmail.com and submit. It's still submitting because the compiler for HTML is very forgiving, but it's not supposed to submit. So I clean everything out. Let's say I remove everything out, so that now we know that nothing is there again. It's refreshing. So if I don't put it inside a form tag, it's not going to refresh. It's not supposed to refresh. It's supposed to remain the same. Look at it. It's not refreshing. Before you will see this thing turning on top, so it's not turning again. So that is what the form tag does. It helps to collect your details and send to the back end. So that is the form tag we're talking about. Form tag, put it back. So there are many tags So that will be your research. Now you go and find out um other tags. So that's what will be in the assignment that I've been giving to you people already. That create an article about yourself using all this tag we have talked about. Create an article about yourself, your surname, your what you do, your expectation from this training, what you hope to learn, what you hope to be in the future, where you are now. Just say something about yourself. That will be the first task. And the second task is going to be you are going to make a research on other tags that we not talk about here, and you are going to write the article on them using just like this. You are going to make a research on. Just go on Google and search HTML tag and element. They'll show you many other tags that we have not discussed about. Then you write them out. Then you write them down in your code pen. Then submit the link. I'm going to also talk about how you can do that. So that's all for this video.